Hey bitches, this is Elle with Roselle's Creations and welcome back to my channel. But this week we will be learning this 45 degree, 90 degree type V-split, American flag V-split with 4th of July coming up. I just wanted to create some 4th of July ideas. So we did this in my live on TikTok, in one live, below in the description box. It's only about 15 minutes. Y'all know I don't like long drawn out videos, but I really explained everything. I got a lot of requests for this tutorial and I hope y'all enjoy it, and I can't wait to see y'all's creations. So you ready? Let's get into it. All right, bitches. Now first you're going to grab your painter's tape. Whatever size painter's tape you want to use. This is the 0.92 inch, and I am going to make a straight line up and down, and then I am going to start at the bottom and pull it up kind of catty corner. I'm calling this the 90 degree split, but you're just pulling it up catty corner. It's a V split, but kind of slanted. Once you get your tape the way you like it, then you're going to turn the tumbler over and you're going to create your stripes. No rhyme or reason, just create your stripes going down the tumbler. With this bullet tumbler I'm using, it is tapered at the top and the bottom. So I was getting a little confused. It looked crooked. I'd pull it back up, put it back down. But you get the gist. Get your tape, create your stripes. I'm going to get this sped up and then we'll get into glittering. All right, now that we have our tumbler taped off, we are going to go in and we're going to start adding the glitter. You don't have to do this, but I color coordinate and write down my colors just for me. If you can remember it, cool beans, but I do this for me. I plan out my colors before I start glittering. It's just something I've always done. Now we're going to get into glittering. I'm going to grab my Crystal-Lac glitter glue, and I am going in with my darkest color first, my blue, and this is going to be the blue part of the flag. I lay down a generous amount of glitter glue, and then I start glittering. I am going to speed up processes in this video, so it'll make it a little bit shorter, but I don't think you guys want to sit here and just watch me glitter and all that good stuff. So once I get my first coat down, like I'm doing now, I am going to go directly in with my heat gun, and I am going to dry my glitter glue so I can go directly into my second coat. It saves time. It saves so much time. And then I'm going to go in with my second coat. Now that my second coat is done, I'm going to tap off that excess and we're going to go into pulling the stripes. Now we're going to go into our second darkest color, which is the red. So I am going to pull the tape that I have marked with the letter R for red, and then we're going to go in and get the red stripes glittered. You'll be able to find all the glitter colors and everything I use down below in the description box with the link and affiliate code. I'm trying to find some non-copyrighted music to play in the segments that I speed up, so you're not sitting here in silence. But I'm downloading them and they're not pulling up in my phone, so I got to figure that shit out. But we are going to get this sped up and get the stripes glittered so we can move on to the next part. Let's get it. Real quick, I'm going in with my heat gun to speed up the drying process so I can go in and do my second coats. I am going to do that with the white as well. It just knocks out all the drying time and the wait. I like fast. So now that we got the red stripes done, we are going to pull the stripes for the white. We're going to do the same thing. Pull those stripes, see those crisp, beautiful straight lines, and we are going to paint the glitter glue on and then glitter it white. Now on this tumbler, I had a different use for it, but ended up switching up and creating another one of these flag tumblers. So that's why it had a red base. And as you can see, my white was, shifting yellow. So I went in with another white to go on top to really make that white pop. Now that we've dried the first coat, we're going in with that second coat. I'm going to be quiet now so we can speed it up. Alrighty, now that we're done with the white, we're going to pull our remaining painter tape stripes. This is what makes the tumbler, in my opinion. So I got a red, white, and blue chunky mix, all from TellyBox Crafts. Mixed them together to create a chunky red, white, and blue mix for these final two stripes. As you can see, I'm running my mouth in my live, but these stripes I am going to load with glitter glue. I want a very thick coat of adhesive so I can get this chunky glitter laid flat. So many people are afraid of chunkies because it takes so many coats of epoxy to cover it. But if you lay your chunkies flat, you will not have to worry about that. So I do the same thing. I just load the glitter glue. I apply my chunky, I flatten it. I get either parchment paper or my hand, and I tap that chunky down. Tap it down. I'm going to go in with my heat gun, dry it, make sure it's dry. I'm going to go in with the second coat, just like I do the other glitter colors. But I am going to make sure that my chunky glitter is flat, and I don't want anything on the bottom, so you see me making sure I have no glitter on the bottom. I'm tapping it down and just dry brushing, certain little chunky pieces that's getting on the other color. Then I'm going to heat it up. And then we're going to go in with the second coat, and I am going to do the same thing. Apply my adhesive, apply my chunky glitter, flatten it as flat as possible. Once it dries, before I, go to seal all my glitters, because I don't want any glitter transferring, I will dry brush the hell out of this tumbler again to make sure the glitter stays put and in the place it's supposed to be. Here I am going in with my second coat. I'm going to saturate with glitter glue, then apply my chunky, pat it down flat, let it dry. Now that I have my chunky laid flat, there it is. I'm going to let it dry for 2 hours. Then I am going to go in with my CCDIY quick coat. And that's what we're doing now. You see me dry brushing the hell out of this tumbler. I get my CCDIY quick coat and I paint it all over my tumbler. Wherever there is glitter, the quick coat is getting painted on. Quick coat is a sealant. Oh my gosh, it will keep your glitter in place. It'll keep your vinyl striping in place. I use it for everything. I no longer use Rust-Oleum or Color Shot clear sealers. I only use quick coat on my tumblers. It is just, I can sit here and rave about it all day long. Once I finish putting the clear coat on the tumbler, I will let this dry 8 to 12 hours. And then I go in with my first coats of epoxy. I use DIY Epoxy Speedy Petey. I forgot to record that process, but here it is after 2 coats. That chunky glitter laid flat. Oh my gosh, no bumps, no lumps. Look at this bitch. Now we're going to add all the vinyl. So I have stripe templates on my website, and I cut out 0.15 and my 0.10 striping template. I use the bigger stripes, the 0.15, to align my blue area of the flag, and I use the 0.10 stripes to line my flag stripes. I then went in with Flare Red and NASA Blue from Foilz and Flakez, the nail tape, and I added that on top of my chrome vinyl stripes. This star template I cannot find anymore, but I am creating one, and it will be uploaded on my website and in the description box. But here it is, after it's striped, after it's decaled with the stars. Y'all, I'm in love. Now that that's complete, we're going in with our CCDIY quick coat. I am painting it all over the tumbler because I don't want my stripes lifting. So I'm going to let this dry 8 to 12 hours before I go into my final coats of epoxy. But I wanted to add something else to this tumbler. So in the bottom of the bullet, there's an indentation. And I wanted to take that chunky mix that I used for my large stripes, and I wanted to do a glitter bottom. So I mixed CCDIY UV resin in with the rest of my chunky mix, and I added it to the indentation, spread it out, got it even, hit it with a lighter to get all the bubbles, and then I hit it with my UV light for 60 seconds, 2 rounds. And y'all, it came out so good. It came out so good. So damn good. Now I'm just retaping the top so I can get my final coats of epoxy. But bitches, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. I'm so proud of this bitch. We did it in 1 live, and I'm creating another now. Now it's ready for its 2 final coats of epoxy. Easy peasy, bitches. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.